Hello everyone, you're most welcome. Yes, today I have an idea. I don't know if it will work or not, but one thing I'm good at doing is taking the risk. Okay, I got an idea, so I thought, why not? I have some fabric here, so I just want to try that idea out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then yeah, it will be a lesson. That's what I always say. If it works, if it doesn't work, it's a lesson, okay? So give me 1 minute here. I check my, then we can start. I want to mix these two fabrics together to make the dress I want to make. So I'm going to join them and then we shall see how to do the pleats. Okay. Give me a moment. So how is everyone doing? Long time. I've taken some time without doing lives, but I'm back. Sometimes I get lost due to my busy schedule, but here I am today. Today I said, okay, let me try this idea with you, my online family. Hey, oh my goodness. In a minute, I check this out. Then we can begin. Then we can begin. Okay. At color choices. So I decided to use these two colors. I thought of using blue with this. Thought I have too much blue. Let me use this kind of green. Yeah. So I don't know which color this is. I don't know. So we are going to start. So I'm going to start by sewing this together. Okay. I'm going to sew on this savage and join these two pieces together first. Okay. So I need a straight line just to join these fabrics. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm going to repeat again. I want these dots inside. These dots show that this is the savage line, so I don't want them. I'm going to repeat another line again. Okay. So I'm going to measure. I need like 1 inch, I think. Let me measure 1 inch. So I'll start from roughly here. Just I want these dots away. I don't want to see them on my dress. So sorry about that. We are repeating. Okay. Okay. So if you have the time, you can try out something here. Just as I'm doing. I don't know how it will come out, but I'm excited that it will come out whichever way it will come out. So I'm excited. Yeah. Whichever way it comes out. It's an experiment dress. So I'll stop here. I've used gray and gray color because here the threads are not so tight. I don't know why. Okay. I think I should put this. It will be heavier on this. Okay. All right. So I've finished sewing here. You can see. So I will press this. Okay. But before I do that, I'm going to change to the other side as well. Okay, when I cut this dress, I want to cut the front and back together. So you see this is one savage line. So I'm going to this side and make another line. Okay, make sure that the out all right. So I'm going to do the same on this side and make sure the right sides are facing each other so that you don't sew on the wrong parts. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same I did on the other side. Okay, please like the live and please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I come live most times, though I have no particular time for coming live. I decided to be uploading videos on Sundays, once a week on Sunday. So yeah, so help me God. So I'm going to sew until the end. Okay. So okay, so we are done. All right. Okay, so I've finished joining these pieces together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come and align these parts. Okay, you see this part, I want to align it. So I'm going to cut now, do the cutting, but first I think I should should press first. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, whichever way I will press. So, as I said, we are cutting the front and back together. So you can see this is the joining line, but I want to make sure, because it's easy to cut and you find out that it's not in alignment. So what I want to do is to make sure that this line meets up at the center. Okay. So I'm going to pin. Okay. It's not as easy as I thought. I thought it would be so easy. But anyway, I have to do it, okay? No matter the cost. So what I'm trying to do here is to arrange so that when I cut, everything is in alignment. You see? I have issues. Oh my God. Okay. Let me pin the last part as well here. Okay. Bring this closer. Okay. Be patient with me, please. Please, please, please. Okay. Okay, so I'm almost through with this. Okay, so I'm done with that part. Just hope I've been great. Might been somewhere here, the wrong way. Excuse me, 1 minute. I remove this. Okay, so pin again. Okay, so this is it's pinned as I want it to be pinned. So the down part is this is the down part, this is the upper part. So I said I want to cut everything once the front and the back. I want to cut together. Okay, so what I'm going to do, to make sure these lines kiss each other. So this piece is bigger than this, but we shall see how we do it. The down part is bigger. Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut. I'm still thinking of how I'm going to cut. Okay. I have to cut a piece of this off to get things right, because it will keep bothering me and bothering me and bothering me. So I have to cut it off so that I can have everything easy for me to make the work easier. So I'm going to bring this here and cut. can just tear this off, but I don't want to arrange again. If I just tear, it will have to be arranged again. So I'll take this out. Okay, so one piece is going to be the back and one piece is going to be the front. So still thinking of how to cut it and it looks good. We are designing together. I'm not the only designer here. We are designing, me and you. So I want to fold this. Push. Good. I want to fold it in a triangular way, but I think it will not work as I thought it will. So I'm going to change my plan. So I'm going to change plan. Change of plan. Okay. So determine how long you want your dress to be. Okay. So I'm going to take my full length, depending on how you want your dress. If you want it short, make it short. So it's 57. I'm not 57 inches long. I'm around 54. 54 is enough for me, but I need hemming and all that, so I'll leave it that length. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make my measurements. Take my measurements from here. Okay, so I'm going to use this chalk. It's a bit red, but the other one I have will not work here. So I'm going to take my measurements. All right, so from shoulder, this is shoulder to bust. You mark on the line on the on the wrong side. Okay, this is the wrong side. So shoulder to bust 10, mine is 10. Shoulder to waist, mine is 16. Shoulder to hip, it doesn't matter. That measurement is not necessary up to down. Okay, so what I only need here is the waist and the bust measurement. So I'll make a dotted line here. Just follow up. You'll see what I mean. I don't want to put so much chalk on my fabric. So after making this line, I'm going to impute my measurements. Okay, I'll come a little bit down here on the waistline by 1 inch. Reason being that I need at least 1 inch up here for sewing allowance on my, I need 1 inch here for sewing allowance. I'll bring here. So this is going to be my bust line and this is going to be my waistline. So I've put my waistline a little bit down because I need sewing allowance. I'm going to leave a small sewing allowance here just to cater for my sewing allowance on the shoulder line. I hope you get me. So for the neckline, I'll leave it for now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my shoulder measurement. So my shoulder measurement is 7.5 inches if you divide it by 4. But I'm going to add a little bit, like I'm going to add like I'm going to add like I'll use 10 inches. Yeah, You'll know why later. I'll use 10 inches here meanwhile. Okay, so I'm going to roll this down here, and after I roll this down, I'm going to curve a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take this measurement down. Okay, so I'm just going to come from here to down. But before I do that, I'm going to come here by 1 inch, down by 1 inch. Okay, and measure 7 inches here. This is where I'll take my curve, but I'll come again to that when I'm done with everything. Okay, so for the waist, I don't need it so much as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a line from here up to the corner. Okay, I'm going to take a line to the corner. It's going to be a diagonal line. If you don't have a long ruler, what you can do, you can get your tape here and place it here on the chest line and take it straight. It will give you at least the right direction. So when I place my tape here, I'm just going to dot a little bit. This line will be more accurate than the ruler. Okay. Okay, so make sure when you place it like this, it stops in the corner. So that's it. Now I'm going to cut, then I'll show you what we shall do next. Where is my scissor? The scissor. Okay, it's here. So one thing you can do is to make sure that you pin some parts, be random and pin some parts of your dress. Okay, so I'm going to cut through the dotted line. Okay, oh my goodness, you know that I didn't arrange the down part so well, so I have to rearrange so that everything is equal. Okay, give me a minute. All right, so okay, so I think this is better than before. So I'm going to cut. I don't know if the layers are so many, but I feel as if my scissor is not going so well. God. Eee, the layers are too many here. So I was supposed to cut this on bias, but unfortunately I didn't because the fabric was not enough to do that. You know, bias takes fabric. Cutting on bias, it take a lot of fabric. So I'll reshape this again. It's not the last shaping I'm doing. I'm going to redo this shape again. Just this is for now. Okay, so this is for now, just for now. All right, so I'm going to split this into two. One part will be the front and the other part will be the back. So I'll just bring my scissors. Oh my goodness, I have to be careful. And just do this. Okay, and you can do this as well down. I hope I'm in the right place. Okay. So now I'm going to remove the pins and start splitting my crease. I got some loose stitches here. I feel like I should repeat them. So I'm going to repeat them before I do the pleating part. Okay. And another thing I have to do is to cut this piece here. So I don't want a lot of bulk here. I don't want bulk here, so I'm going to cut off and I'll stitch with a zigzag. This piece is not easy to take. It's not. It's two pieces. I see. Tivana, Okay, so I'm done with that part. I'm going to sew a zigzag stitch along this line, then I'll start the pleating part. So if you have a serger, you can use a serger, but I don't have one, so I have to use a zigzag stitch. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so I'm done with this part. You can see it's not so perfect, but it's better than nothing, you know. So I'll do this part as well. All right, so we are done with this part right now. What I'm going to do, okay, so okay, I'll put this aside. And I'll first do shaping on this part here. When you're doing a dress, it's not good that it's equal down. You can come up here on the edge by 1 inch or 2 inches. Don't go more than 2 inches. Okay, depending on what you want, but it's good that it's like 1 to 2 inches. Sometimes if you go more than 2 inches, it can be difficult to hem, especially when you're a beginner. So you can take 1 to 2 inches, or you can take 1 inch. Okay, so you can shape it in whichever way you want. Just shape it to blend into the other part of the skirt or the dress, whatever. Okay, so I'll do the same for this part. So get the corners, come up by 2 inches, and then cut. Okay, shape whichever way you want. Okay, right, so we are done with that. Now I'm going to do the major parts. So first, I'm going to fold this dress into 2 pieces. Now there is, and sew this line, the crease. Okay. So where is my towel? So first I'm going to iron. I want everything to be okay. So what I'm going to do now is to iron the center line, to put a line to separate this dress into 2. Give me, let me first straighten up this line before I go any further, because if I don't, it will cost me. All right, so I'm going to fold as I was doing. Okay, so after creating that first line, we are going to create other lines. Okay, I'm going to again fold. I told you when you're cutting, don't cut exactly in the first place, because in the end you are going to change it. Okay, I don't know, Zay, how are you? Are you? Yeah, I'm okay. How are you doing? So I've created another line here. Okay, this is the second line. So after that, I'm going to fold again. Okay, you saw at the end, like you seeing me do, and it's thread consuming. You should have enough threads, because if you don't, I don't know if this color will be good with this thread color will be good with the what, with this. Anyway, let me continue with it. I wanted to change color, but it will be troublesome. Let me just continue and finish with one color. tell me it's straight, because if it's not, I'm going to die. You, I'm going to die if it's not straight, you people. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's not. Anyway, even if it's not, I'm leaving it like this. Okay? So I'll hold this. This is supposed to be the second line. Okay. This here. So oh my goodness. Ironing is hectic. It's one of the things I hate most, but what do I do? I should. So if I make this second, let me see. If I make this second, now this should be second, okay? So I'm going to make this line here. I ironed wrong in the first place, but what to do? So I have to redo it. So this is the first line. Now I have to make this one out. Okay. So I think when you're starting, I'll try it on the other part. You have to zigzag the lines in the first place before pressing. If you press them in the wrong direction, then it means you have to repeat everything all over again. So I can see where the lines pass, but I have to make sure to hold on the right side. It's just to indicate where the lines pass, because I'm going to sew there. Okay. All right. So we are done with that line as well. So I'm going to do this line also. So the beauty of folding and folding is to have equal parts, but when I ironed, I got issues, as you can see. So I'm trying to correct what went wrong. Okay. So we are done with that line as well. Now This one was in the right direction, however, it's faint. So we have to make it visible. Okay? We have to make it visible. Okay, so I'm trying. I'm trying. Let me first sew this and then come back. Oh my God. If I get confused though. Okay. Oh, you people, this dress is going to consume a lot of time. I thought it's just going to be simple, 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 simple. But I think I underestimated it. the dress dressing. Oh, is the dress dressing over? You people, hey. Okay, I think we are in half. Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I can see this line, I'm going to sew it. After sewing it, I'll bring this line as well and sew it. Oh, the people. The dress is not as easy as I thought. Hey, hey, it's not as quick as I thought it would be. So I'll join these lines. So this line as a major line, I'm going to iron it first. Okay. Okay. So after making this line, I'm now going to divide it by 2. I'm going to make sure it's in between this and iron. Okay. So now we have this line as well. So I'm going to iron it. So I hope the second part is not as this one. Okay. So now also this part I'll divide it by 2 like this and press. I'm trying to align the parts well. I want the parts to be in alignment. Okay, so this is the last part of the front. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Okay, so we are finally here. Oh, we are finally here. So let's take off from where we stopped. Have to thread. I have to thread. By the way, where is my thread? Okay. thread another bobbin. One is not enough for one part. What happened? I hope these two threads are enough. These two bobbins are enough. For this dress, I don't want to finish my gray color. Oh my god. Okay. my goodness. I, you people, I never thought this dress will be this stressful. Oh my god. Hey, okay. So the front part is done. Let me check something. You people, I'm done with the front part. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, we have not sold here. Ah, how come? How did I forget this part, you people? I have to sew this part as well. Then say the front part is done. Now I'll see the back part. So, okay. Okay, okay. So I'll put this aside and see these parts. Uganda single liar. Today I'm going to iron one by one. Yeah, because there was this stuff last time, so and nkwagala Uganda yange weeyitira maama weeyitira kirawo kyange weeyitira nnyabo atuuba abalala bali ku nkalu gyezennyini nayiye oluusi balaba ntaba ku ki naye nze obasanga abo bawarange kuwaneko Uganda kyonyuma okulabako bakiragala kalungi nalulungi olulabaka ensi yekusabika byekuza byokka byokka neryo obulaba bugagga bw'ensi ensi tugirina Buganda kwagala anda yange gweyitira maama gweyitira ekiramu kyange gweyitira nnyabo ate oba abalala mukalaki sinnyirungi ettundu tinkwagala Uganda gweyitira maama. So I'm going to fold this as well. I'm trying to make everything simple because last time it disturbed me. The first one disturbed me. Good, I'm done with it, but I want to try to make this one as simple as I can. Okay. Hey, how many lines are these? Yeah? You people, how many lines are these? Okay, so we are going to repeat this. So it was the same in the beginning, but just that I folded everything on one side, and in the end it got issues. So for this time I decided to do it a different way. Okay. So this dari kunkala Jesu okay. So I'm going to first sew the first lines, then I'll do the thinner lines later. So I'll fold this as well here. Okay, so this I stopped here. I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to sew these lines first, then I'll come back and make the thinner lines. You can see these ones. So in between each of these lines, I'll sew another one. But let me sew this first. How long have I been on this live? 2 hours. Hey! Oh my goodness, that's quite a long time. Whew. Hey. You people start from here tomorrow. I'm tired. This thread needs a lot of ironing. I'm tired. So tomorrow I'll begin from there. Yeah.